Hello, in this video I'm going to show you some of the most awful driving I've ever seen around Beckett's Farm Roundabout in South Birmingham. And if you don't know, Beckett's Farm Roundabout is this roundabout you can see in the distance, which causes a lot of people a lot of problems. So the first of all, I'd like to say sorry the video quality is a bit lower than usual. Some of these clips are very old, and any cars you see in these clips, the people driving, the car registrations, license plates, whatever, number plates, these were years ago, so I haven't blurred them because the vehicles are probably sold or scrapped or whatever by now. But let's get on with this, and let's have a look at the first thing. And this is something I've told pupils about over the years, and they don't believe me. And I'll say, well, you don't believe me? Watch this. Look how wrong this driver is getting it. I won't say what it is, and just see if you can spot it. Can you spot what the problem is? Keep looking. Keep watching. Can you see what it is? You seen it? Did you spot it? Now, some of you will, but just for those of you that didn't, let me run it back. Yeah, this car is going the wrong way around Beckett's Farm. Now, how do you even end up doing that? Look, there are vehicles coming around. Everyone's going that way. The arrows are saying go this way. How does this even happen? Houston, this is bad. This is nothing compared to what's coming. How do you get it so wrong that you end up driving the wrong way? Now, to be fair, when I've had learner drivers, I have had one, and I said at the roundabout go right, and they were starting to do that. But that's a learner. That's someone who's learning who might, misunderstand. This is not a learner. That's not a learner. If it is a learner, they've got no L plates on. That is terrible. They've ended up going the wrong way around the roundabout. I mean, look, they're even parked. Did you notice when I was saying, can you see them? They're parked to begin with. So they've kind of come around the wrong way, stopped, and then they're kind of waiting for a break in traffic to go off. And that's terrible. But let's go forward now to another one, and let's show you something that is quite a common problem on this roundabout. So here we are approaching Beckett's Farm, and this clip is even older than the other one. So again, sorry for the lower quality, lower frame rate video, but that doesn't matter. What matters is you're going to see one of the funniest things I think you see on the road, which is when, I won't tell you what it is, just wait a few seconds, and as you go around the roundabout, look at what happens. I won't tell you, just imagine you're driving and look at what happens.
Next one.
Yep, that's good. That's quite a hard one. That's just can't do anything. Now that is some terrible driving. And did you spot what I found quite funny about it? Let's do it again. And I'll give you a chance to see. Can you spot it? Can you see it from there? Have you seen it? The dent in their door. They've done that before. Look at the big dent in their door. It's creased. That's not the first time they've pulled out someone like that, I bet. That is terrible driving on their part. Now, we're in a learner car, and people might say, oh, you didn't get the lanes perfect. It doesn't matter. If you're in a learner car, if you're in any car, you're going around a roundabout, you have right of way. We've already passed this junction, this exit here. So even if we were signalling left now, well, that's more reason for them not to come out, because, look, they just pull out. I don't think they even see us. They look there. You could see they looked after they pulled out. That is terrible judgment. Let's just run it back a bit. They look about, they pull out, they're looking forwards, see? And they look right now, so they're looking to the right. I know you probably can't tell, because when I record this video, it's recorded over the recording, and it's not quite as clear. But that is some terrible driving, and this is why you must be able to stop at any time. And as I say, the number plates, whatever, don't go by. This is old video from many years ago. These cars have probably swapped hands, changed hands, been sold, whatever, or even scrapped by now. That car's probably been written off by now if it's been driven like that. But let's go to another one where someone gets it even more spectacularly wrong. So here we are on the approach to Beckett's Farm again, and can you spot the problem? I'm not going to tell you, just look, and I'll keep quiet for a bit. Just see if you can spot what's wrong here. Can you see the problem? And it's not the way my pupil gets the lanes a little bit wrong. Remember, this is a learner driving. Can you see the problem? Have you spotted it? Did you see it? And this is what people get wrong with the lanes. That's why I was saying keep left, keep left, keep left. Let's go back. Did you spot the car that's crashed on a roundabout? How do you get it so badly wrong that you go up the roundabout, crash into it, and your boot comes open? That is some spectacularly bad driving. I mean, maybe it's just someone who's dumped it on the roundabout. Maybe they've stolen it and dumped it. And I never know, is that someone standing? Can't quite make out. Is that somebody standing at the back, or is that... I think there is a figure there. What do you reckon? Or is it like a branch off a tree? I don't know. I think it's a figure. I think there is actually someone standing there, which would suggest they haven't just crashed it. And sometimes people don't believe me when I say this. And when I say, well, I've got a video, they say, oh yeah, but that's a one-off. That'll never happen again. Really? Let's see. So we're approaching Beckett's farm once more. And can you see what the problem is? I gave you a big clue, just. Can you see it? You can just about start to see it about now. It's easier for me because I know what it is. Have you spotted it? Bit of a hazard perception test. Have you seen it yet? Now I know the video quality is low. This is my old camera. This is actually pedal cam. It works as pedal cam. Did you spot the problem? Nope. And pedal cam is a camera I use on my pedals. I think I was the first person to do that. I remember making a video about it in about 2013 or something. Did you spot the car crashed on a roundabout? Complete with the tyre marks going up here. How do you end up like that? How do you get it so wrong that you're coming down the road? Let's go back. You're coming down the road here and you somehow don't see the roundabout, don't see the bend, don't see the warning signs. Let's see if I've got any warning signs. Yeah, I mean, there are markers 200 yards. There are rumble strips. It's going bum, 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 bum. You've got the bend. You've got the fact there's traffic coming around. You've got all that. And you somehow managed to get it so spectacularly wrong that they actually took out the barriers. There were some of these silly signs. These signs are new because they used to go around there. But these have been demolished several times. Now, I've showed you 2 occasions. It's happened more than 2 occasions, because when you come here, I'll say to people, oh look, the markings have gone again, someone's crashed through them, and there's been that one put up, then they put that one up. How do you end up doing this? And these are often people who say, oh, I'm a great driver, I'm brilliant. Yeah, there's police tape around it. I'm a great driver, brilliant driver. Well, this here with the lanes, see how they got the lanes wrong? I mean, this is just like gold for me. I could sit here all day picking fault with people. And yes, I make mistakes, I get it wrong. But the point is, some people don't even know they're doing it wrong. You notice that car, what have they done wrong? If I play that now, go back a little bit more. What has that car done so wrong? I have to go back a bit more. And let's just see, if I get it back to here. Watch that car, this little silvery grey car. What did they do wrong here? They go around, what have they done? They've moved to the right. Now, it's not illegal to move to the right, but you shouldn't have to. They should have gone like that and followed the curve around. And this is one of the biggest mistakes people make. And I don't like making videos, I like to say, where it's just, bad drivers, bad crashes. I don't like that. I like to add some positive information in. So as the video ends there, let me find another clip that will show you how not to do that. Here we are again on Beckett's farm. Seems like I've spent most of my life driving this roundabout. They see the black car on the left. What this black car should do is go off to the left, because they're in the lane saying Shull, that's short for Solihull. Left, it's saying turn left. They're not indicating, so they come round and they've cut the lane. They've gone to the right. Generally, but not always, if you move to the right, you've done it wrong. There are exceptions I'll go over, but generally, you've got it wrong. They haven't just gone to the right, they've gone right again. They're now in this lane, lane 2. And now when they come off, if they do come off, they come off in lane 1. So that's pretty bad. Not the worst example, but let me show you another one where someone gets it spectacularly wrong. Here we are once again approaching Beckett's farm. Yes, this is from another era and another camera. I've got through many cameras in my life. So we're going right, and watch out for the black car on the left. You can't exactly miss this, so there's no point in me saying watch what goes wrong. You can't exactly not see this one. This is someone who just doesn't care. They just do not know what they're doing. They don't care what they're doing. They probably think they're a brilliant driver. Look at them. They started off in the left lane to go down there, or maybe, if you're being kind, to go down there. But actually that lane only goes to the first one. Watch what they do. Middle lane, right lane, not even in a lane, not signalling, no idea what they are doing. Absolutely clueless as to what they're doing. So let's do that again. This way you've got to watch for left lane, middle lane, right lane. Oh, I don't even want a lane. Now I'll go back in the right lane. I think I'll go in the left lane actually. They went, if I show you where they went just to prove this, they go round and round. And they go round. They go round again. They don't even know where they're going. They're going round in circles. Look at this. This is the road they probably went down. But they came from this one next to us. So they've come from here. Left lane should be going for Solihull. This is why you've got to be checking your mirrors. Check your mirrors regularly. You might be surprised to know that on your driving test, if you drive the lanes perfectly and you don't check your mirrors, you'll fail. And people are confused by that, say, why have I failed? I stuck to my lane perfectly. Because you're not watching out for drivers like this. If you get the lanes wrong, but you were checking your mirrors, you can pass. And that surprises people, because if you get it wrong, it doesn't matter if you're aware of your surroundings and you know that there's no one around you. Not like this person who either doesn't know or doesn't care. I mean, look, left to middle, to right, to the markings, not even in a lane. They go round and round and round, not even signalling, no idea what they're doing at all. And they end up going round and round and round. They haven't even come off here. They're going round again. They're just going round and round and round. They don't know what they're doing. And here we are, once again, approaching the lovely Beckett's farm. In this video, I want to show you how we do absolutely nothing wrong and someone else gets it wrong and they blame us by blasting the horn at us. So again, I hope you can hear the audio. If you don't, I'll just tell you what's happening. But I can't remember if there's audio in these clips or not. But we go round and, pause it here, we stay perfectly in our lane. I'll just play it forward a bit. We're going right to right and we stay immaculately in this lane. And what should happen, it's not this car, it's one you can't see. That car, if it comes back in the view, I think it does, you see how they go round and they stay in that lane and they drift to that lane. That is their lane. Not this one, this is ours. If this is theirs, well, where do we go? We've got nowhere to go. That is their lane. See, they're indicating they don't have to be, but that's not the point. They should go like that. This is our lane. We stay perfectly in our lane and listen to what happens. So they're signaling the wrong way? Yeah. That's good. We've done nothing wrong. We have done nothing wrong. That other person that you can't see, you can hear, was blowing the horn at us. They got the lane wrong. They were going from here, moving right, cutting into our lane. And it's a classic case, isn't it, of, oh, it's a learner, it's the learner's fault. I've had this happen where people have crashed into me and they've gone out and said, well, it's got to be your fault because you're the learner. No, I'm not a learner. I'm actually a driving instructor and I've passed an advanced test, thanks. Oh, well, your pupil's a learner. It's always a learner's fault. And I've had someone say to me once, don't you know the highway code says that if ever you crash, it's always a learner's fault? Yeah, I don't think it says that. They don't know what they're talking about. There is nothing in the highway code that says if you crash into a learner, it's always the learner's fault. No, that's just your poor driving and you blame it on someone else because you're not big enough to admit that you made a mistake. Here we are again, coming up to everyone's favourite holiday destination, Beckett's Farm Roundabout. So we're going to go around Beckett's Farm and let's just look at another example of terrible lane discipline. Keep checking your left mirror when you're driving this, because things like this can happen. Yeah, that's our lane that you're in there. Right to right, middle to middle. They've got middle to right, and then they come off in the left. Here we are once again. Can anyone guess where we are? Does anyone recognise this? Well, I'm going to play the audio to this. I don't know if there'll have been audio on the other clips because I'm doing this with the audio turned off. I think the clips did have audio on, but it might have been turned off so you can hear the commentary. I don't know. But just listen to what happens from behind us. And I'm going to show you the front to begin with. I have got the rear footage, but watch it from the front to begin with and just see what happens.
So a white van is in the wrong lane, you see the riding kind of cut over. Then he went the other way. That's good. See his car behind, he's going stupid. That's what's that about mirrors, you've got to be checking around.
So there you go. Needless to say, that car was not driving well. You don't overtake someone like that, especially if they're a learner. It's what gets me about when you're in a driving school car. It's a warning sign. It's saying, keep back, watch out. This person driving isn't very good at driving. They don't know what they're doing. And people take these stupid risks like that. Flying past us, you could hear the tyres screeching. And what I'm going to do now is I'll show you it from the rear camera, just so you get to see what we were seeing when we were looking in the mirrors. So here we are again, going around Beckett's Farm, and you can see the car come up there in the background, and here we go again. Just so you can see what it's like when you're looking in your mirrors to spot these people. This is what it's like. Not even on the lane, look. Not even in the lane, they're just on the markings. Screeching around the go. Here we are driving around the back roads of Beckett's Farm. This just comes up to Beckett's Farm. Can you see what the problem is? People sometimes say to me, why is there a give way sign there? I've had people say, why do they bother putting a give way sign? It's obvious. And there's another one there. This is one reason why they put give way signs there. Now I know the camera quality is terrible in this clip, but can you see it? Can you spot it? Have you seen it? The car in the field who didn't see the end of the road. That's the second one I've seen. This makeshift barrier was put there. If I remember, this was a few weeks. This barrier was put up and then this happened just a few weeks after. How do you not see the end of the road? Can you explain that to me? Well, it's obviously speed, being on the phone, being drunk on drugs, whatever. How can a driver miss the end of the road? And if you miss it, you might be braking now thinking, oh, that was a bit close, I missed the end. How do you get it so bad that you go through a fence and end up in a field? And then again, these are people who say, oh, I'm a great driver, I can drive, yeah, I passed my test, I'm brilliant. I don't think so. That's the second one I've seen in that field. And as you can see, the result of bad driving is often what you see here. There's another car crashed over there, and I think that's a paramedic is with them, and the ambulance is here. And I don't like showing clips like this where people may be hurt. I think there's another car that crashed there. But this is the result of bad driving, because you need to understand if you drive badly, it's only going to end one way eventually. And you might get away with it, and people think, oh, I got away with it. But your luck will always run out. And this is the final clip. Keep watching and just see if you can spot what's wrong here.
Stop and look. Is he just going the wrong way? Just down the road the wrong way. Is it? He's going the wrong way down the dual carriageway. Oh dear.
Did you see it? Yep, we're finishing as we started, which is so often the case in life, isn't it? So watch over here on the right. This car comes out and they're going the wrong way. They're driving head on towards two lanes of traffic coming towards them. Let's go and see that from my rear camera. Just before I show you the rear camera, this is footage of where that car came from. This is the actual place they came out of. How can you get it wrong? I mean, look here. There are arrows saying left, left. The giveaway line there, giveaway sign there. Everyone is going from the right, going to the left. How can you get it so wrong that you go that way? Isn't it frightening that there are people out there who get it so badly wrong? But let's now cut to the rear camera and I'll show you that clip that I mentioned earlier. Here we are on the rear camera, and you can see that if you watch the other side of the road, see everyone's going that way. See this car, the driver, they can't say, well, no one was coming that way, so I got confused. Look, everyone's going the same way. And where are they? Coming up soon. Here they are. How have you done that? How do you end up facing everyone the wrong way? It's quite incredible, isn't it? Check out the video on the screen now to learn how to drive spiral and gyrate your roundabouts properly. Thanks for watching. Check out my website if you like at firstdrive.com, and as always, I'll see you again soon for more videos.